Protected bike lanes that are separated from the road with physical barriers encourage more cyclists to ride, but new research from IHS shows that they vary in terms of how well they protect cyclists from injury. The safest protected bike lanes that we saw in our study were crossed by few intersections or driveways. But the riskiest section of protected bike lane that we saw was a two-way segment that was next to a two-way street, which can be challenging for drivers to turn across because they have to monitor for oncoming traffic and oncoming cyclists in both directions. Protected bike lanes are separated from the roadway with physical barriers like parked cars or posts or landscaping, like what you see behind me, versus conventional bike lanes are separated from the roadway with painted lane markings. Compared with major roadways with no bike infrastructure, two-way protected bike lanes that are on bridges or that are raised from the road, like you might see with a greenway, have the lowest risk of crashing or falling. We looked at injury risk on other types of routes and saw that risk was low on local roads and on conventional bike lanes, and that risk was higher on roads with streetcar tracks or train tracks, or when something was blocking the cyclist's way, like parked cars or construction. Protected bike lanes are often installed on busy roads that have a higher risk to begin with. Our finding that conventional bike lanes were safer doesn't mean that cyclists are better off without that separation.